the very hungry caterpillar. In the light of the moon, a little egg lay on a leaf. One Sunday morning, the warm sun came up and pop! Out of the egg came a tiny and very hungry caterpillar. He started to look for some food. On Monday, he ate through one apple, but he was still hungry. He started to look for some food. On Tuesday, he ate through two pears, but he was still hungry. He started to look for some food. On Wednesday, he ate through three plums, but he was still hungry. He started to look for some food. On Thursday, he ate through the four strawberries, but he was still hungry. He started to look for some food. On Friday, he ate through five oranges, but he was still hungry. He started to look for some food. On Saturday, he ate through one piece of chocolate cake, one ice cream, one pickle, one slice of Swiss cheese, one slice of salami, one lollipop, one piece of cherry pie, one sausage, one cupcake, and one slice of watermelon. That night he had a stomachache. The next day was Sunday again. The caterpillar ate through one nice green leaf. And after that he felt much better. Now he wasn't hungry anymore, and he wasn't a little caterpillar anymore. He was a big, fat caterpillar. He built a small house called a cocoon around himself. He stayed inside for more than 2 weeks. Then he nibbled a hole in the cocoon, pushed his way out, and he was a beautiful butterfly. Click, clack, moo, cows that type. Click, clack, moo, cows that type. Farmer Brown has a problem. His cows like to type all day long. He hears click, clack, moo, click, clack, moo, clickety, clack, moo. At first, he couldn't believe his ears. Cows that type? Impossible. Click, clack, moo. Click, clack, moo. Clickety, clack, moo. Then he couldn't believe his eyes. Dear Farmer Brown, the barn is very cold at night. We would like some electric blankets. Sincerely, the cows. It was bad enough the cows had found the old typewriter in the barn. Now they wanted electric blankets. No way, said Farmer Brown. No electric blankets. So the cows went on a strike. They left a note on the barn's door. Sorry, we are closed. No milk today. No milk today, cried Farmer Brown. In the background, he heard the cows busy at work. Click, clack, moo. Click, clack, moo. Clickety, clack, moo. The next day, he got another note. Dear Farmer Brown, the hens are cold too. They would like electric blankets. Sincerely, the cows. The cows were growing impatient with the farmer. They left a new note on the barn's door. No milk, no eggs. No eggs, cried Farmer Brown. In the background, he heard them click, clack, moo, click, clack, moo, clickety, clack, moo. Cows that type, hands on a strike. Whoever heard of such a thing? How can I run a farm with no milk and no eggs? Farmer Brown was furious. Farmer Brown got out his own typewriter. Dear cows and hens, There will be no electric blankets. You are cows and hens. I demand milk and eggs. Sincerely, Farmer Brown. Duck was a neutral party, so he brought the ultimatum to the cows. The cows held an emergency meeting. All the animals gathered around the barn to snoop, but none of them could understand moo. All night long, Farmer Brown waited for an answer. Duck knocked on the door early the next morning. He handed Farmer Brown a note. Dear Farmer Brown, we will exchange our typewriter for electric blankets. Leave them outside the barn door and we will send Duck over with the typewriter. Sincerely, the cows. Farmer Brown decided this was a good deal. He left the blankets next to the barn door and waited for Duck to come with the typewriter. The next morning he got a note. Dear Farmer Brown, the pond is quite boring. We would like a diving board. Sincerely, the ducks. Click, clack, quack. Click, clack, quack. Clickety, clack, quack. The end. Kindly like, share, and subscribe, Moo and friends, and press the bell icon for upcoming videos. And thank you for watching. The Boy Who Cried Wolf. There was once a shepherd. I'm so bored, he thought. All day long I do is watch sheep. All the sheep do is eat. Not only that, all they say is ba, munch, 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 ba. Answer the sheep. Nothing ever happens here. None of my friends come to play. I am the most bored boy in the world, thought the shepherd. Munch, munch, munch. Ba, answered the sheep. I wonder if sheep ever get bored, he thought. He decided to teach the sheep some tricks. He expected the sheep would be happy to learn something new, but none of them seemed interested. Munch, munch, munch. Bah! The sheep protested. What I need is a little excitement, said the shepherd. Well, what would be exciting? I know, he said. The shepherd boy jumped up from under his tree in the pasture and ran all the way into the town, yelling, Wolf, 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 there is a wolf after my sheep. All of the townsfolk came running as fast as they could to help the shepherd boy protect his sheep. They looked everywhere for the wolf. No wolf in the pasture, no wolf on the hill, no wolf in the forest. One of the shepherd's friends stayed with him for the rest of the day to make sure the wolf was really gone. That was a fun afternoon, thought the shepherd boy. But the next day, munch, 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 bah! Life in the pasture was back to boring again. So the shepherd boy jumped up from under his tree in the pasture and ran into town, this time yelling, Wolves, 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 there are 2 wolves after my sheep. And just like the day before, everyone came running lickety-split to help the shepherd boy protect his sheep. And just like the day before, they looked everywhere for the wolves. No wolves in the pasture, no wolves on the hill, no wolves in the forest. They must have run away, the shepherd explained. One of the boy's friends stayed with him for the rest of the day, this time to see if there really was a wolf. That was another fine afternoon, thought the shepherd boy after his friend had left. The next day, just when the shepherd boy was beginning to get bored again, he heard lunch, 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 grrr, and lunch, 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 grrr, and lunch, 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 grrr. And there by the edge of the pasture were three big hungry wolves. The sheep started running in all directions, and for the third time the shepherd jumped up from under his tree in the pasture and ran into town, this time yelling, "Wolves, wolves, wolves, there are three wolves after my sheep." But this time no one came to help. This time no one believed him. And the shepherd boy spent the rest of the day looking for his sheep all by himself. Oh, the end. Kindly like, share, and subscribe, Moon friends, and press the bell icon for upcoming videos. And thank you for watching. Hey friends, let's read Red, a crane's story. He was red, but he wasn't very good at it. Oh dear. His teacher thought he needed more practice. I will draw a red strawberry, then you draw a red strawberry. You can do this really. But he couldn't really. Like this? Oh my, let's try again. His mother thought he needed to mix with other color. Why don't you two go out and draw a nice round orange? A really big one, a really orange one. But they made a big greenish one. Oops. His grandparents thought he wasn't warm enough. Your class is making self-portraits for parents' night. Wear this warm red scarf. Nights, it's so you. But it so wasn't. Oh dear me. Everyone seemed to have something to say. Amber said, "Sometimes I wonder if he's really red at all." Hazelnut, don't be silly. It says red on his label. Cocoa Bean said, "He came that way from the factory." Faucia said, "Frankly, I don't think he is very bright." Grape said, "Well, I think he is lazy." Army Green said, "Right, he's got to press harder." Steel Grey said, "Really apply himself." Sunshine said, "Give him time, he will catch on." Sea Green said, "Of course he will." But he didn't catch on. Oh. All the art supplies wanted to help. The masking tape thought he was broken inside. This will help hold you together. The scissors thought his label was too tight. One snip should do it. Sharpener thought he wasn't sharp enough. Stay still now. But even with all our help and all his hard work, he just couldn't get the hang of it. Oh no. One day he met a new friend. "Will you make a blue ocean for my boat?" "I can't. I am red." "Will you try?" So he did. "Thank you. It's perfect." "You are welcome. It was easy." He was blue and everyone was talking. Olive said, "My son is brilliant." Amber said, "Who could have known he was blue?" Hazelnut said, "I always said he was blue." Cocoa Bean said, "It was obvious." Berry said, "His blue ocean really lifted me." Sea Green said, All of his work makes me happy. Brown said his blue strawberries are my favorites. Apple Green said he is so intense. Yellow said, I'm going to make a green lizard with him, a really big one. Gray said, I hear he is working on a huge new project. Scarlet said he is really reaching for the sky. And he didn't stop there. Blue jeans, blue bells, blue bird, blueberries, blue whale, I am blue. And he really was blue. Kindly like, share, and subscribe, Mo and friends, and press the bell icon for upcoming videos. And thank you for watching.
Mo and friends.
Chica chica, boom boom. A told B, and B told C, I will meet you at the top of the coconut tree. We'll, said D to E, F, G. I will beat you to the top at the coconut tree. Chica chica, boom boom. Will there be enough room? Here comes H up to the coconut tree. And I and J and tag along K, all on their way up the coconut tree. Chica chica, boom boom. Will there be enough room? Look, who is coming? L, M, N, O, P. N, Q, R, S. N, T, U, V. Still more. W and X, Y, Z. The whole alphabet up the... Oh no! Chica chica, boom boom. Skit scat scoodle, dude. Flip flop flee. Everybody running to the coconut tree. Mamas and papas and uncles and aunts hug their little dears, then does their pants. Help us up, cried A, B, C. Next from the pile up skinny D and stubbed toe E and patched up F. Then comes G, all out of breath. H is tangled up with I. J and K are about to cry. L is knotted like a tie. M is looped. N is stooped. O is twisted. Alley-oop. Skit, scat, scoodle, dude. Flip, flop, flee. Look, who is coming? It's black-eyed P, Q, R, S, and loose-tooth T. Then U, V, W, wiggle, jiggle, free. Last to come X, Y, Z, and the sun goes down on the coconut tree. But chica chica, boom boom, look, there is a full moon. A is out of bed. And this is what he said. Dear double dear, you can't catch me. I will beat you to the top of the coconut tree. Chica chica, boom boom.
Hey guys, like and share my videos. Subscribe Moo and Friends and press the bell icon for more fun.